Yar, welcome aboard the Cringe. I'm your captain, Joey, Joey, and we are about to embark on day 76 of Chores and Tours. Day 76 of a 5-star island. Today is October 1st. New month, new bugs, and new creatures. I appreciate everybody turning in today. Thank you. I appreciate all the likes, subscribes, and comments. Let's see what Isabel has to say. Oh, okay. As usual, I got in and started to pick up seashells. All right, there we go. Yeah, I picked up shells and cool. You know you're reaching good status. Ooh, I got a portrait. Huh. Hey, what is Jack's painting? Huh. Let's go in. I've never played this far, so I don't know what that is. Let's bring it around here. Maybe we could do it up here. Hang on, wall. Oh, beautiful. We'll keep it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, let's cover the complete wall. So I'm wondering if that makes things possible in Animal Crossing. Oh. I don't want a tea cozy. I'm not a tea drinker. Mostly. Put in storage. I'm a coffee fan. I do drink cold tea. Like I like iced tea. But hot tea, I think I gotta be in the moment for it. Probably more during cold months. Before we get going, we'll do this. And I actually had to visit the ATM this morning to pick out 30,000 bells. And hopefully one more. Neat. All right. Now we should be good. Beautiful. I'll just dig holes. Cool. So I got Jack's photo. You're gonna laugh. I never knew that was a thing. I've never really played through fall and or winter, so I know that might seem odd, but If I'm not mistaken, typically on Wednesdays or Thursdays we get a new flower. So I'll keep an eye out for that. Okay. We'll come over here. I'm on my third cup of coffee, beverage of choice this morning. Oh, I forgot we had two. Hopefully we get at least one that we haven't had. Okay. There we go. We'll bring it over here. We have more room. All right. Let's see what we have. Kind of like a surprise. I think we already have that one, so we'll figure it out. I am not a fan of these ones right here. Okay, so the first one we're going to look for is the green monster. And we don't have it. That's good. Ah, there we go. Standing right in front of it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these, but happy to get a new one. Okay, so looks like a chipmunk. See if we have a black chipmunk. And we do. All the way in the back. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go check the beach, bring it up by the houses, and then go to the western side. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I am. And I will be visiting my son shortly. Yeah, it's hard to feel like October when I'm still wearing shorts. Ooh, cool. Oh, cool. Not sure what that is, but... Okay, how about I give you a gift? We'll give you a spooky boing hole. Sweet. But I don't think I'm going to wear that. I like my skull and crossbones too much. Nice. Does anybody have anything cool planned for today? Like I said, I'm going to visit my son later. Oh, let's do this right away. And I want to see what that is. Glowing moss wreath. Shell arch. There we go. Cool. Oh. Nice, and I scared the fish away. All right. Ooh, that's a good-sized fish. Not sure I can let that slide. Plus, it's October 1st. Let's see if he comes and gets it. There we go. Of course. And this is exactly why I went to the bank. Because I would not have enough. Hole. And we'll put this away. Yep, so for those that don't follow, I am a coffee drinker. Ooh, first weed. And I like instant coffee. At least this point in my life, I don't really care. The only time I get real coffee is typically on Saturday mornings. And that's because I'm out early. I visit my son early on Saturday mornings. And we have all four, so that's a good day. All four trees. Yeah, so that's typically the only time I buy coffee now, other than instant that I buy to have on hand. And I like the espresso blonde. Hey, who's our villager today? Ooh, he's grumpy. Yeah, I had him on a last island I played. So I'm glad. I don't dislike villagers, and I would still keep them. I think that's an important part of the gameplay. Right? So, in my eyes, I always keep my villagers. I know some people like to go on the hunt, and that's fine. I hope you enjoy how you play. I'm not going to fault somebody for playing different. All right. Good. Yeah, I don't deviate too much. I only visit people when I'm required to in the game. Like if I want to collect all the fruit, which I did. And if I remember correctly, I went to Little Nug's Island, which is always helpful. Yeah, they were able to help me finish that part of my island. I brought bells, customary. You know, I'm not going to show up, you know, uninvited without a gift. Somebody's opening up their island so I can complete mine. I usually abide by the rules. So you don't see me digging up anything or, you know, anything like that. Okay, so we got to go finish over here. Okay, here we go. Oh, cool. I'm glad we came over here. Yeah, I was following the group threads for some... Oh, let's see here. For some Animal Crossing Facebook threads. Somebody got their first Lily of the Valley. I remember that. That was pretty cool. All right. So before we get going, I have 2 fossils and 1 weed. Scratch that. 3 fossils and 1 weed. It's always nice to see that first thing. I've had a couple of gameplays where the majority of fossils were in one area. That was pretty cool. I've never had that happen. Oh, cool. They carved them. So that probably opens up a specific part of the game. Oh, no. Oh, cool. Leaf is here. All right. So I'm pretty much excited to play this playthrough because I've never played all the way through October. I'm hoping we get mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, I played last year, and I think I had 1 acorn. I didn't get a lot of them, so I don't know what October has to offer. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Okay. And like yesterday, I apparently missed. Oh, I have all 4. Okay. Even better. Yeah, I had to turn off the microphone. I had to get a sneeze out of the way. Trying to be a little bit more professional. We'll do this first, and then we'll deal with the painting. Make a dono. It's a fake. Nope. Hey, do they want me to get coffee? No. Okay. All right. Been quite a while. Okay, we'll check the status of our island. Cool. I always check this on stream so that you guys know that I'm being honest. Good for now. Thank you. Okay, so we already did this, so we don't need to do this again. Oh. So even though I visited it already, it still awarded me. So maybe yesterday I didn't visit. Because I visited right before we started gameplay. Yep. Also going to do this. 10. And that way, we're good to go for tomorrow. Awesome. We'll bury the gyroid after we get back from visiting the island. Yeah, I'm not doing a do-rag. Okay. Let's fly. Cool. So I have my Excel spreadsheet up. Have my link ready to go. Alright, so all we have to do is hit the one that we need. Yeah, again, I appreciate everybody on all their likes, subscribes, and comments. It really helps. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, that's the left half. Yep, baked is the green. Back. Well, thanks. I already know. And I actually think this might be real. I already have Jolly, though. Closer look. Okay, so this is fake. So in order to move the detail, in order to move the stock, I'm going to do that. All right, stovetop. All right, now we're on our way to go visit Captain's Island. Nice. It was funny how yesterday we were playing and you could see it getting foggy. That was pretty cool. You know it. I always cut it off now. Ooh, more pumpkins. Sweet. Might as well. All right. So another cool thing about visiting these islands is it brings you to a different season sometimes. And then that way you can still try to reach creatures that you don't have. Okay, we got another one in standby. We are prepared. Just move that over. All right. Not too worried. We are prepared. Lots of crickets. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I feel if I'm here to pick up stuff, I'm going to pick it all up. And I kind of find this relaxing most of the time. There are some times I'm a little impatient. But overall, Okay. Let's head up here, finish this portion. We'll do the beginning area, and head back. I realize I forgot to do the center one. Alright. Come over here, finish this part. Yeah, it probably doesn't make me that much money, but, you know, we're here. Walking stick on that one. See if it disappears. Yep. I already have a walking stick, but it's still pretty cool to see. I remember the first time I was playing, I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. I thought my eyes were playing tricks. Oh, cool. Well, I thought it was cool. Alright. Yeah, that's not going to help me. So what is your favorite part about Animal Crossing? I love the casual gameplay. And again, I've never played games like this. So I bought it in 2020, right before everybody went in relaxed mode. It's a polite way to say it. Picked it up in March, and right after that, so I can tell you with 100% accuracy, I have clocked more hours in this game than any other game I've ever played. I mean, don't get me wrong, I played a lot of Pac-Man and all that kind of stuff too. Space Invaders, but consistently playing, I'm still consistently playing 5 years after this game was released. That has a pretty good following. Think about that. You know, it's kind of like people with Minecraft. Same general idea. You know, consistently playing for... And that's why I like physical games. I do not like electronic type or electric. I'd rather have the physical copy for that reason alone. I'm still playing physical copies of this game. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Switch 2 and their new... I mean, out of lesser of two evils. Once you go digital, it takes the control out of your hands. Right? I can't pull up a game if they don't host it on a website. So that really bothers me. Because I'm still playing handheld games that I had for years. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to going digital. I have a digital movie collection. And I still, you know, am able to watch that. And that's because they don't take down the websites once you have the license for it. Right? If game companies remove access to a game, then you don't have that same access. So that's the only part I don't like. Yeah, we'll do that one. But for movies, I did it for a different reason. My son typically has scratched movies and stuff like that, so I went digital because if you already had the disc, I went through Vudu, and Vudu at one point was owned by Walmart. And if you went through Vudu, brought the disc in for $2, you could get the digital version put on your account because you had the physical copy. And I don't think they do that anymore. It's now owned by Fandango, and I don't think they allow that. So during that phase, I bought, copies of the stuff that we already had that was scratched. So to me, that was a way to hold on to it and not have to completely rebuy a title. So if game companies kept those same titles in the same way that movie companies do, I would have no problem with going digital. But the movie regulators look a little bit differently at it than game types do. Game types just take it off the website and you have to buy it again. But not with the movies. So if game companies did that and allowed me to have access to my games, because they remove access. So then I would do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to consider that a day. Thanks for listening to me. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.